and my teammate is Sri Sai. Our project is to predict chronic kidney diseases using machine learning techniques. Here we supply required inputs like blood urea and blood glucose levels, and if the patient is anemic, and some other values to predict if the patient has the disease. And a project falls under the classification algorithm. So let's go through the Jupyter Notebook. So the first thing we did is we have to import all the required libraries and the data set. We read the data set, the CSV file, into the Jupyter Notebook. And then we split the data set into categorical values and continuous values. Once we split the data set into categorical values and continuous values, we move on to handling missing values. First, we check which all are the columns that have the missing values. In our case, all the columns have missing values, and there is also randomness present in the data set. So first we clear the randomness, and then we handle the missing values. So we handle the missing values by filling the missing values using fill-now function. And then after we are done filling the missing values, we move on to label encoding. In label encoding, we convert our text data into binary data. And once our label encoding is done, we are ready to split the data set into training data and test data. And we do the split into in the ratio 80:20. The training data is 80% and the test data will be 20%. After we are done splitting, we use random forest regressor and logistic regression to build a model. Once we are done building the model, we test its accuracy, and after that we save our model. Now let's look on to the app. So we use Flask to build the app, and this is the code. Here we read the input values from the form and supply it to the model for prediction. So this is our app we built using Flask. This is the home page and the prediction page. So here we supply the required input values. First, the blood urea levels, the glucose level, and all other input values, if the patient is anemic or not. After supplying all the values, let's see the prediction. So based on the input